Redmond Caves in Redmond, Oregon. This is Deschutes County, I think. I'm going to turn left here. You notice there's two of the three sisters, North Sister, Middle Sister. South Sister is beyond the trees there. So anyway, this is at the parking area. There's a little bit of gravel parking for like 6 whole cars. It's definitely not a big park, but it's okay. What I'm going to do now, right past the gate here, there's a map of the caves. I've already been here a little bit. I've done some of the caves on a previous video. So that I'm parked on Airport Way here. I already did 5 and 4. And then 3, I just did most of that. I'm gonna walk, so follow the trail up here at entrance 1. Come back. Excuse me. Wow, gotta sneeze. Huh, nice. So here's the trail. So far I've seen a rabbit. It's about the only wildlife I've seen. Haven't seen any lizards. I don't think I've ever seen a bat in this cave complex. Too many people. So I think we're about 45 degrees north latitude. So it's we're kind of far north this time of year. I mean, you know, the sun's low. That's why I have such a long shadow, even though it's almost noon. So this over here on the right, that's cave 3. That's the cave I just did. That's where the rabbit was. I think I got it on video. I tried to keep at least 10 feet away so I didn't have to run or anything. It saw me, it knows I was there. I tried not to scare it. So there's the entrance. Let me pan down. Whoops. So there's the entrance to cave 3, the south entrance to cave 3. I'm actually heading to the north entrance to cave 3, which is also the entrance to cave 1. It's kind of noisy here because I'm right next to the Redmond airport, so there's a lot of freight trucks going through, delivery trucks, that sort of thing. So this is the main trail. I'm looking side to side. I don't see any other small depressions, or I mean, from how flat the ground is, you wouldn't know you're like right on top of a cave here. I mean, the cave, there is a cave right here to my right here, and you know, the ground is swollen up a little bit, but it's definitely not like a Bugs Bunny trail or something that would give it away. So here we are. This is I think that's officially cave 1 is what it says on the map. The way it's numbered kind of doesn't make sense. So for cave 3 that I just showed you, this is where I went back in earlier in a previous video. So take that back. This is where I came out in a previous video. And then that's where I went back in a previous video. So now we're at the north end of cave 3. There was a tiny little detour over here on the left here. I skipped earlier, that's kind of arbitrary. I'm gonna go ahead and peek in real quick. Trying to be gentle with my camera. Oh yeah, I can't get through there. I'm not gonna worry about that. But yeah, down here, that's where I already was. I came up through there before. So I'm gonna not worry about that. Head back up here. These rocks can be slippery. I kind of have to watch where I'm going. Imagine that. Here's another thing. Help protect the cave. It says don't vandalize it, blah, blah, blah. Obviously the people who would do that aren't gonna follow a sign. Yeah. Anyway. Notice the vegetation, sort of grassy around here. Before I actually go in the actual cave though, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna make a lap around the entrance just so you can see where I am. Look at all this plant. I don't know what it's called. It's kind of pretty for this time of year anyway. So here we are. This is the entrance, what the map calls Cave 1. This is a dead end, but I'm sure it'll be worth exploring anyway. I'm quite a ways up. Actually, I'm gonna make sure I don't fall down. But yeah, it's geez, if I fall here, I'd fall at least 10 feet head first. That would really suck. Quite a bit of vandalism there. People spray painting the place. Oh boy. So here, you can see the entrance is nice and wide. There's a trail that comes down here. I don't know if there's anything over there worth looking at though. Might check that out real quick on the way in. Notice how here there's sort of a ledge, and the entrance is actually sort of in an area where the cave would have been, but the roof collapsed. So we're basically walking right into a roof collapse of the cave. So really this cave system is probably one big cave. Just fell to pieces. Okay. So now I'm standing up just fine. This cave is nice and tall here. Like I'm stepping down. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I'd say the ceiling's at least 8 feet tall here. Depending on which angle you look at it, because obviously there's, you know, we're on a slope. Both the floor and the ceiling slope, just not perfect correlation. Wow. Boy, there's a lot of graffiti around here. I don't know how many times a year. Sometimes volunteers go through and clean it up. Jeez. Kind of sad that they even have to, though. Yeah. So, I'm gonna find a place to put my camera down while I get my brighter other flashlight out here. Looks like the cave curves to the right ahead. Should be fun. See if I can find a working flashlight. I had a flashlight misbehave earlier. Alright, this looks like it's gonna work. Nope, this is the one that sucks. Right. There we go. There's a cave flashlight that'll actually work. Wow, the ceiling's humongous here. It's got to be 12 feet high. It's uneven, obviously. Shaped like an arch, roughly. It's a lot of natural light coming through, too. Even though it's November, I think 8th, 2016. It's a Wednesday, I know that much. Gonna turn around, see how the natural light looks. See how nice and wide it is. So just like the other part,